it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my channel, lovelies. Today I'll be continuing a series on my channel that deals with Mercuries, and today I'll be doing a video on Scorpio Mercury. I'll be speaking on what it means to have a Mercury placement, what it means to have a Scorpio Mercury, and I'll be speaking on the traits of them as well. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also, please make sure you hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. And last but not least, please make sure you hit that share button so you can share this video with everyone you know, whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, or anyone in general who would love this content. Okay, lovelies, having a Mercury sign has a lot to do with how you see things logically and whether you like to see things intuitively or in a logic standpoint. Problem solving is something that comes with your Mercury sign because you're going to always look at problems in regards to how your Mercury placements really helps you to look at it. Also, communication is something that's big in regards to Mercury placements because you will be able to communicate the way you sound, the way you communicate, or the way you would want others to communicate with you is something that has a lot to do with your Mercury placement. And also being rational is something that comes with your Mercury placement. Rationality is something that's very important because you'll be able to rationalize things based off of your Mercury placement. So one of the things that comes in regards to Scorpio Mercury, you tend to be very strategic in when you think in regards to things. So strategy is something that you always have. You always look at something in a way, how can I navigate in this situation? How can I make sure that I always come on top in regards to a situation that is occurring? You tend to be very intuitive, and this really does come with having a water sign in the Mercury placement. They're very intuitive. They can feel energy. They know how you're feeling or the way that you feel in the moment. That's something that comes with intuition. In regards to your Scorpio Mercury, they are the types of people, because they use their intuition, they can also catch lies and deceptiveness. So if you're lying, they're literally a lie detector. So they know when you're lying and they know when you're telling the truth. So you probably shouldn't tell a fib with a Scorpio Mercury because they will figure it out, even if they don't tell you, but they know if you're telling the truth or not. They also can tell if someone's being deceptive or not being honest with them, and sometimes they will call it out, but sometimes they'll just make a mental note in regards to that and just think to themselves, okay, this is how this person operates, and I need to make sure that they know that I don't operate like that, or make sure that I just navigate in a way that they won't be able to know. They're also very observant. So in regards to the introvert part, they are observant because they are introverts. They see things, they know things, and they just look around to make sure that they know what's going on around them and they know what should be done and should not be done. They're also the types of people who are into psychology. They are into the thoughts of the mind. They want to know what other people are thinking, how other people think, the types of personalities people have, and that psychology is something that they really will look into. They're also the type of people who always want to look into a deeper meaning of stuff. So they're not surface level people. They want to know that things are happening on a level that's interesting, and having a deeper meaning is something that they need to know. They are the type of detective-like person, so they are detectives. So that's one of probably of the greatest occupations they can go to. They're the types of people who know how to figure out clues that maybe others aren't able to figure out, and they're types of people who just know what happened, and you're just thinking to yourself, like, how did they know? But they're very great in regards to detective work. So if you want something to be figured out, a Scorpio Mercury will be your best bet. Another thing is that they can be obsessive over things that they like or people who they like, and that's something that does come with this placement. And it's also good to know if they're using it for good, then it's good, but if their obsessiveness is not good, then that's something that should be worked on. But their obsessive nature more than likely is always under control, and this just comes when they really love you or they really like you or they want to protect you. They're going to be obsessive over you. Another thing is that because they're very smart and because they're very detective minded, or they can catch lies and deception, they may at times be pessimistic or cynical or even paranoid because they just have this intuition that's just very on point. So sometimes they could just be paranoid because they kind of know what's coming up, or they just don't know who to trust sometimes. So it's understandable as to why they feel the way that they do sometimes in regards to that. They're also the type of people who do have a seductive and compelling voice. So when you listen to them, you really like to listen to them. They really grasp your attention and you just want to keep hearing them speak. They have a voice that people want to hear and people want to listen to, and that's something that is very common in regards to water signs, in regards to the Mercury placement, and they just really love that. They do have a voice that people want to listen to. So they're also the type of people who will be able to pull out secrets out of you. They are the type of people who have a presence that's very trusting, very loving, and very understanding. So you're able to be your true self around them, and you're able to just share things that probably other people would have been scared about or would have been very cautious about, but for them it's fun. You know, they're the types of people who just have like a way of just looking into the human mind, or just even being okay with things that are very dark. So your deepest secrets is something that they will more than likely get out of you, and they're more than likely going to be able to keep them forever as a secret. So that's something that they have in regards to them. They're also very private and very secretive, and they don't really like to tell their business out like that. But it makes sense because they are a Scorpio placement, and Scorpio placements tend to not really like to be out there. They're very secretive, they're very private, and it's only for their own protection. So it's something that is really common with any Scorpio placement, but especially with this placement. So in regards to some of the words that really describe them, I would say they are very much controlling in their thoughts. They do like to control what they think of, and they do love to control who they are as a human being. They are also a kind of person who has a transformative conversation. They love to talk about things that are very transformative, things that can change. They love to think very big and not small. They are the types of people who have controlling thoughts, penetrating perception. So things that a lot of people may perceive, they might not perceive, and they just love to be very different in regards to their thought process. They are also very mysterious. They do love humor, and sometimes it does have a lot of sarcasm and irony in their humor, but that's something that comes with that placement. But they are very suspicious, and they're very passionate when they're very upset. So this is something that really describes Scorpio Mercuries, and I feel like this is actually a good placement to have, because in the place of having a lot of communication, and also in the place of being able to communicate how they feel, something that really works out for them in the best way. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please let me know down below what your Mercury sign is. Did you get a better understanding in regards to Scorpio Mercury? Please let me know down below in the comment section how you felt about it. Also, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you upload videos on the daily and you'll know when I do that. Also, please make sure you hit that like button and also that share button. And last but not least, please make sure that you follow me on all of my social media accounts from Pinterest down to TikTok, and also support me on my PayPal and as well as my Etsy store, and they're all linked down below. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies.